baby. Let's crack on here for the next game of the night. Let's crack on. Alrighty. Hey guys, how you going? So I'm BK Sport. We're here for the main game tonight, which is a big game. A really big game for both these teams. It is the Melbourne Storm taking on the Parramatta of the Squeals, the Parramatta Eels. Melbourne Storm versus Parramatta Eels. Should be a great game here. Game starts in 5 minutes time. We just finished up watching the Rabbitohs kind of squeak by the Tigers. I know it was a 13+ win at the end, but it was a good game for the most part. Tigers gave them a good run for their money. It was a 2-point game going into the last few moments, or going into the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes or so. But this game here should be kind of close as well. I know the Storm are pretty heavy favourites, but let's get into the two-team lineups here because I have plenty of time to talk about it afterwards. Obviously, guys, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here, and let's get it. So the Melbourne Storm, they're in 4th position. The Eels are in 9th position, and this is at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. So I've got the wrong stadium in the background. I might change it in a few moments. But the Storm are $1.47, and the Eels are $2.70. Now, the ins here for the Storm, Elias Katoa, Marion Seve, Tepai Moroa, and Young Tonmapia, with the outs being Justin Olam, Nelson Asafa Solomona, Remus Smith, and Tarek Sims. So a couple of big outs there actually for the Storm. Nick Meaney is the fullback with Will Warbrick and Xavier Coates in the wings, Marion Seve and Young Tonmapia in the centres. Cameron Munster is the 5'8", Jerome Hughes is the halfback with Tui Kamikamitha and Christian Welsh as the front rowers, with Welsh being captain, and Harry Grant is the hooker. Trent Loiero and Tom Eisenhuth is the back row, and the lock is Josh King. Interchange-wise, Alec McDonald, Elias Katoa, Tyron Wishart, and Tepai Moroa, with the 18th man replacement being Bronson Garlick. So the Storm team, still a pretty damn well good Storm team. A couple of outs, though, especially in their centres of Olam and Remus Smith, replaced by Tonmapia and Seve. For the Eels, Joey Lussick in, Sean Lane out. Big loss there, but then again, he hasn't been having a great season. Has been quite injury-ridden this season, unfortunately, for Lane. Fullback-wise, Clint Gulverson, his captain, with the wingers being Wonga Blake and Sean Russell. Centers Bailey Simonson and Will Penasini. The 5'8", Dejan Arce. The 7 is Mitchell Moses, with the front rowers being Ofahiki Ogden and Junior Bolo, with Brendan Hands as the hooker. Andrew Davey and Bryce Cartwright back row, and then Jermaine Hopgood is the lock. Luca Moretti, Joe Offahangawi, Joey Lussick, and Ryan Madison of the interchange, with Makahezi Magodoa as the 18th man replacement. I am going to tip the Storm for this one. I do think they're going to be able to get the job done here. But I think it's going to be a really close game. The last game we saw between these two teams, it was a field goal in it, with the Storm winning early on this season. Now, to look at the ladder here, if the Storm were to win this game, they would have to win by over 40 points to go above the Warriors. But the Warriors will have the bye. So no matter what, the Storm, the highest they could finish this week is in 4th, because the Panthers, they're on 32 points, which is 4 points above the Storm. And the Raiders have no chance of adjusting that points differential with their minus 56. But again, if the Storm can win by over 40, they would go above the Warriors for now. If the Storm lose, the Raiders, they beat the Knights, they would go above them. The Sharks, if they were to beat the Panthers, would go above them too, because their points differential is plus 98, so they'd go above them anyway. And if the Cowboys were able to make up the current 14-point differential against the Titans, well, depending on how much the Storm would lose by, the Cowboys could go above them too. So the Storm could actually drop all the way down to 7th this week. The Eels, if they were to win this game, would be still 2 points short of them. So, yes, it would be not possible. The Eels can't get above them. So the lowest the Storm could go is 7th. The highest they could go is actually 4th. Now, moving to the Eels, if they would win this game, for the time being, they would go above the Cowboys. And if they won by 10 points or more, they'd go above the Sharks as well. The highest they could go is 6th this weekend, and hope that the Panthers and the Titans beat the Sharks and the Cowboys. If the Eels were to lose, though, the Rabbitohs, I just realised the Rabbitohs won. This ladder hasn't adjusted yet. But the Rabbitohs are already above them. So actually, they're in 9th right now. They are in 9th right now, the Eels. So if they were to lose this game, well, they'd go back above the Rabbitohs anyway, with a win here. But if they do lose, they would go below the Rabbitohs into 9th, which they already have. The Knights could go above them if they beat the Raiders, and Manly could go above them if they beat the Dragons as well. The Dolphins' points differential is not good enough, with the minus 91 there to the Eels' 89 points differential. So the lowest the Eels could really go is 11th this week if they were to lose this game. But that is a huge drop-off there, considering that they obviously made the grand final last year. Very different year for them, but this is a tough stretch home. They've had a tough season so far. This is going to be a tough game at Marvel Stadium in Melbourne. But guys, let's go and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'll get to the chat in 1 second. I'm just going to get the Marvel Stadium NRL up here so that we can be at the right place. Is that? No, that's a football field, damn it. I wonder if there's actually anything that shows a rugby league field at at Marvel. I don't know if there is. That's still AFL there. No, what the hell is that? Oh, that's Gaelic. What the shit, man? What the shit? I don't know how to do this. I don't know if there is actually a rugby league field. Maybe I'll just have to go and get something of Marvel from the top. And that's a day pick. I don't want that. Gee whiz. The game hasn't started yet, has it? I don't think the Storm are out in the field yet. They're out in the field now. They're running out right this second. So we've only got a few moments to figure this out. You know what? We're just going to do this from the outside. We're just going to show this from the outside. So you can complain all you like. No. Complain all you like. At least it will show Marvel. At least it will show that we are at the right place, you know. And then I didn't travel all the way down here to Melbourne right now to be at the wrong stadium. So let's just quickly adjust this bad boy. Obviously, guys, in the chat right now, let me know who you think will win this game and how much you reckon they're going to win by. There we go. We'll use this photo. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Move that. There you go. See? Complain all you like. Complain all you like. But like I said, guys, like, subscribe. Appreciate you. Also, appreciate YT Taco for the $5 redo donation in the last stream at the end after we'd actually ended it. I appreciate that one, brother. Appreciate that one. But all right, let's get the chat. Game is about to start. Brian says, Ball Queen Gutho's in the building. We've got a new mythical player here, Squeals 13+. You reckon it's Squeals 13+? Gee whiz. Gee whiz, 13+. Well, good luck. So first tackle of the Eels there, 13 metres out from their own line. And Brendan Hands will give this one up to Andrew Davey. He's going to get this ball out to the 18. 2488 says, yo, Eels win here. I think it'll be a good game, but I do have the Storm to win it. I do still think Storm win it. Andrew says, lost 150 on that last game. Not ideal, but responsibly, guys. You thinking Storm? I am thinking Storm here, yeah. I am thinking Storm, but I think it could be a high-scoring game. Eels and Storm have been giving up a few points recently. Specifically the Eels. They've been giving up points all season, to be honest with you. But they can score too. So fifth tackle now for the Eels at the 45. Does anyone know why Justin Odom is out for the Storm? I don't know, because I actually had him as my first try scorer until just now. Until I found out in the last stream. So I went with Elliot Sakatoa, who's coming back from injury as well for the Storm. So first tackle now for Nick Meaney in Melbourne. They get this ball to the 20. Blake says, just screenshot your screen and chuck it on. I could do that, but I'm not going to do that, right? I'm not going to do that. Dasman says, it's not like the NRL plays at Marvel every week. Has there ever been a game at Marvel? Surely there has been. Surely. Who's the thumb at the fullback for Eels? That would be the Queen Gutho. So that would be the Queen Gutho. Fourth tackle now for the Storm at the 40. Harry Grant goes right inside to Kamikamitha. Also, does anyone know how much, or Blake, actually, you would know as Supercoach, how much did Latrell end up getting in Supercoach? Slimer says, I just read that comment. Olivia said, 2488, let the streamer do the commentating, thanks. Hey, 248, you know what? Good on you. You know? Get around you. Get around you. So, Eels now gets ball to the 15, but I do think I can do a little bit of commentating here or there. I think I might know a thing or two about a thing or two in that department. Second tackle now for the Eels. They get this ball out to the 28, and they roll it back to Bailey Simonson. He's had a great year, Simonson. You got 74, that's not bad. That's not bad. He will lose a decent bit of money in Supercoach because I think he had a what's it called? I think he had a break-in of like 140, something like that. But overall, you know, it doesn't really matter. You're not looking to look at money-wise and trading him out or whatnot. If you haven't got him yet, you probably would have waited a week just to bring him in. So they put that ball up there, the Eels, and they chase it through, but Xavier Coates grabs that one. Probably perfect tackle there from Bryce Cartwright, actually. Walker 41. Yeah, well, if Murray passed it, if Murray passed the ball, Walker would have been on about a 60 or something, you know, 65, something like that, which would have still been pretty average. Considering it was against the Tigers, everyone was expecting big scores from their Rabbits players. I honestly thought he was about to start commentating, to be honest. Some people do. Jay times him out pretty quickly, but some people do. I think that was a knock on there. Yeah, good call. It's a knock on there from Will Warbrick. And it will be Eels ball at 30. Don't challenge that, Warbrick. Don't challenge it. Oh, they are going to challenge this. Wow. You captained Walker Slapper. Use the VC, brother. It's only Friday. And you would have players not playing this weekend. Use the VC, bro. So captain's challenge here from Warbrick. I'm pretty certain this is a knock-on. So he's still got the ball here. Still got the ball there. Still got the ball there. Lost the ball there. I don't understand why you've challenged this. He is doing all the commentary he wants at the Rams. That is correct. This one's going to... Bro, like, that's a knock-on. Like, come on, man. Now, what does that mean that's a good angle for Melbourne? Oh, they're looking to see if it's a strip, actually. Oh, yeah, actually. It's a penalty, I reckon. It's definitely a knock-on otherwise. It's either a penalty. No, it's a strip knock-on. Warbrick should never have asked to challenge that. I put Walsh as VC. Oh, true. Okay, makes sense, Lover. That makes sense. Blake says, I'm confident Cleary going to get a big score against that poor defensive edge of the Sharks. I'm telling you, Blake, I know you're a Panthers fan, man, but I get a vibe. I'm going to be showing me tomorrow. You can slap me down as hard as you want tomorrow night if not the case. But I get a vibe about the Sharkies giving you a good run for your money. I'm telling you. Just watch me cook, you know? Just let me cook, man. If I call that one, it's a big upset. How'd those two cut-out passes to row 15 do for you, Slapper? Yeah. Well, to be fair, Cody Walker did that and Reece Walsh did that. So both his VC and his captain did the same thing in 2 games. So second tackle now for the Eels. They're 15 metres out. They'll give it out left-hand side to Moses. Moses here to Arcee. And Arcee's going to be 9 metres away here from the line. Third tackle. Dejan Arcee. Now he's back to the 12, actually. Right-hand side to Mitchell Moses. He steps around. Jerome Hughes, good tackle. Out of the 10. 4th tackle. Eels doing not much with this attack so far. Brendan Hands. He'll go left to Arcee, who kicks it through. It's going to be 6 again. Yep, it will be 6 again here for the Eels. Not great there. Oh, I hate when we play at AFL stadiums, because the angle of the game is just so different. It's so much further away from where the camera angles are because AFL is such an expansive game across the field. So first tackle now for the Eels. They're 2 metres out from the line. They go right-hand side to Arcee. Arcee out to Moses. Moses here gives off to... Chance here for Sean Russell. Sean Russell! Tries on Parramatta. I think he's got that. I think he's got this. Try time. Parramatta. Uh-oh. Melbourne, what happened? Brian says, holy shit, how did he sneak that one through? Yeah, really good play there from Sean Russell. It's a make or break play. It's so dumb if they do it on first, second tackle and push it out to the wing so early if it doesn't come off. But if it comes off, it's brilliant. And it comes off all right. Jeez, what a stretch. Forget Campbell Graham stretching. Let's have a look at Sean Russell stretching here. Oh, beautiful. That is pinpoint perfection, man. That is an unbelievable try there from Sean Russell. Oh, it's so close, but it's in. That is a great try from Sean Russell. 5 minutes in. Like, there is no gap. Like, there is, if there's a gap, it's this much. It's a laser beam between him and the line. Not his body, the ball. So he scored back-to-back games here, Sean Russell. They haven't confirmed the try yet, but it's a try, all right. It's a try, all right. Don't you worry about that. Gutho, good pass. Yeah, I just did see Gutho's head. Has he done something for charity? Why is he so bald? Surely he's done something for charity. Mitchell says, I did that back in kindergarten, but the cameras weren't on. Mate, I did it yesterday. Mate. All right, so it should be a kick from the sideline here. It'll be a tough kick for Moses, but he's a good kicker. Gutho's shiny head is too distracting. I think that's what's happened. The Storm defenders were looking at his head, and they got distracted. The light was in their eyes, you know. It's like when the Bulldogs had the laser. Well, bald head Gutho. Moses will just miss. So it will stay a 4-0 game. Matthew says this could be an upset tonight, BKR. I hope it's a good game, mate. Actually, Daz said something interesting before. He said, and obviously he would know this because he's a Bulldogs fan, but Bulldogs and Dragons apparently are mathematically out of the equation if the Eels win this game. Is that correct, Jay? Not Jay, Daz? Is that correct, Daz? Sorry, I read Jay because I saw what happened. So 4-0 to Parramatta. Brighton says if that paint was a blade of grass thicker, she would have been no try. Yeah. No, you couldn't get much more pinpoint perfection. Yeah, sure, Blaze. Wait, what? What are you talking about? I mean, yeah, sure. No, yeah, sure. Don't correct me. You didn't know jack. You wouldn't have done the maths on that. Daz, are you still here? Daz, are you awake? You're like the purple wiggle, mate. So Andrew Davey gets his ball out to the 18. Be second tackle. It's correct. Chelsea, what's dinner tonight? You're buying me a pizza, Jalen. That's what you're doing. You're buying me a pizza. And the good thing is my mum's coming on Sunday after the Titans game. She'll be here on the Gold Coast. I haven't seen her since, I think, February. Whenever I got back, you guys would know just as much as I would when I got back here this year. We fit tail gets to the halfway point. So she'll be back. I think she wants to take me to movie world. Look at me go, lads. I'm going back to my child roots. It's like $95 per person for one day movie. I was like, that's expensive, man. She's like, no, let's do it. So you're going to be seeing me on the roller coaster all day. Get around me. How good a Hopgood try be? Yeah, pretty good. Be second tackle now. But no, it's good. Jeez. Katoa's just been annihilated. Not Katoa. Young Tonomapia. Big mum stream. No chance, Sasha. No chance, because I know you dudes. I know you cheeky little fellas out there. No way. So fourth tackle now. Gets the ball at 25. She has been on a video before, I think, though. I'll go left-hand side now to Munster. Munster magic. Tonomapia. Tonomapia gets off to Xavier Coates. He's away. He's at the 40. Fourth tackle. Kicks it. And the ball bounces. Hard for RC, but he gets it. And he'll be taken down to 3. Ball bounce with a difficult one, but he does get it. Slapper with the $20 dude. Donations says get your pizza, mate. Appreciate you, Slapper. Appreciate you, mate. You better thank him, Jalen, because it was your job for the pizza. It was your job, and you've just let Slapper do it for you, Jalen. Yeah, you're exactly right. Jalen says, thanks, Slapper. I didn't have the money to give him the pizza. Don't you worry, mate. I'll come a knocking when you're a rocket scientist in the next 3 years, and I'll say, geez, you better donate $20 to make up for Slapper. So fifth tackle now at the 35. They'll go right-hand side to Moses, and he'll kick this ball into the corner. That was a really nice play from Munster before to Tonomapia, and then he got the offload to Xavier Coates. Harley says, go to my Sharkies, boys. Yeah, you need a big performance this week. You got a tough game. Warbrick, crunched down by Andrew Davey. Good defense there from Davey. I know Hayden's here at this game, and Tainhouse flew down to Melbourne. He's messaging me how good Oppenheimer was because he went to the IMAX or whatnot. I'm not as good, but he's gone down here with this one. And I didn't think it was going to be a good one for him, but right now he'd be pretty happy with this. Christian Welsh gives that back into Munster. Munster off the Tonomapia. They're finding some good space on this left-hand side. And Xavier Coates, good run to the 40. But Will Penasini, good defense to hold him down. There's not as much of a legend as Slapper, but I'll also give you a pizza. All right, Taz, mate. Thank you. Thank you very much. Give me your voucher. Drum Hughes off to Warbrick. Oh, Gutho. How has he got that one? Wowee. No. Jason, when does Puppy come back? He's training now. Like, he's back into training and whatnot. I don't know. I don't think that they would risk him for the season. I really don't, because they're in a top 4 battle right now. Still technically in a top 8 battle. And I don't know if they would risk him this year. It would be a huge call. 10 minutes gone in the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. The Eels get this ball out to the 45. I'll go left-hand side to Dejan Arce. Arce gives it off to Davey. Davey gives it off here to Penasini. They're away here. Oh, is that Simonson, sorry? No, that's Bailey Simonson who got a good breakaway. Pushes off Meany and then gets tackled by Tuikami Kamitha. Eels are all over them early. Fit tackle, 15 metres out. Dejan Arce gives it across into Moses. Poor attempt there from Liero. Right-hand side. Bryce Cartwright. No, Cartwright should have ran himself. I think it's a knock-on. Cartwright should have ran that ball himself, man. It's going to be a knock-on here from Sean Russell. They'll check it, but it's a bounce. I'll check if it's a bounce. Give me time to give myself a drink. You go yourself, Cartwright, you cat. Run it yourself. Oh, Sean Russell, I guarantee it bounces. Yeah. Oh! Well, if he actually was in bounds, it probably was not a bounce. But it does hit the line, so it's no try. I don't know if that's a knock-on. If he hadn't got it inbound. No, that would have been a try if it wasn't on the line. Yeah, wowee. So it will be a 7-tackle set coming up here for the Storm. But Bryce Cartwright scores that try if he takes that back himself. Storm players must have gone to the G and said, yeah, they haven't woken up here just yet. Should have just held the passing game off to Penasini just before the line. Yeah, that was a try absolutely gone begging there from the Melbourne Storm. Absolutely gone begging. All right. Well, at least we're on for a good game here, folks. The Storm have had a couple of breakaways, though, so it's not like the Storm are completely out of it. It's just the Eels have been the better team in the first 11 minutes of the game. So right inside, Harry Grant onto Kamikamitha, and he'll get his ball out to the 40. Oh, the Ashes would have just started as well. Let me know if there's a wicket, guys. Or if we hit the hunch, like just the big moments. Jerome Hughes at the back here. They go right hand side to Will Warbrick. Warbrick gets... Oh, he gets off to Jerome Hughes. Good pass there from Warbrick. Good offload to Jerome Hughes, who broke to the 20. But good tackle from Gutho. Harry Grant, they go left-hand side here. He's at the 15. 6 again. Munster off to Meaney. Meaney gives it outside to Tonopia. Be first tackle now. 10 metres out from the line. Yeah, still looking exciting right now. Absolutely. Both teams are looking like they want to, throw some points on the board in this game. Christian Welsh, he's going to get this ball 10 metres out from the line. Again, don't forget, when the Eels played the Storm earlier this year, the Storm won by 1 point in extra time. I think it was the first game of the season, actually. Harry Grant! Sneaky! Sneaky Harry Grant! That's sneaky, baby. That's sneaky, baby. Gee whiz. 4-4 here with the kick to come. Harry Grant right up the kazoo, baby. Right up the kazoo. 4-4 here with a kick to come. 4-4 with a kick to come. Mitchell with the $8 donation says can't have a pizza without garlic bread. Well, fair enough. Appreciate you, Mitchell, for the $8 donation. Slapper hooks the pizza rather than Mitchell hooks the garlic bread up. Matthew Barnes says AJ Brimson first try scorer on Sunday, BKR. I like it. I do like it. But if I'm going to go a first try scorer, I'm going to go Phil Sammy. I'm going to go Sammy, the biggest deal for the business. Philip Sammy. Hayden says rigged. What do you mean rigged? Is that rigged? Nothing was wrong with it. Christian Welsh wasn't in the way. Harry Grant, that's laziness. Well, not laziness, but it's just a poor read there from Junior Bolo, who didn't have the man behind. Yes, super coach. Oh, super coach. Olivia with the $3 donation says, and a drink. Appreciate that, Olivia. So we've got Slapper's giving us the pizza. Mitchell's giving us the garlic bread. Olivia's giving us the drink. Look at us go. We're flying. We're flying. 13 minutes in. And Mick Meaney. He'll get this. It's easy. Storm take the lead. 6-4. 6-4. Bloke said... Blake Arlen says, maybe if Gutho had hair, he could have stopped him. Well, at least it could have distracted... Maybe that's what distracted his own players. I think so. I think that's distracted his own players there. Jesus, Shiny. Daz mate with the $2 redeem donation says, here's a drink. So we've now got 2 drinks. I got 2 drinks. Who am I giving it to? Well, at least I can get, I get one, and then when I finish, I have another. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I appreciate that. Daz mate, get around you. Olivia already did it when I hit send. Yeah, 2 drinks good though. Exactly right, so we're flying. When we finish 1 drink, we've still got the other. Oh, it nearly went out of bounds in the full, but it doesn't. So Christian Welsh brings the ball back to the 10. Blake has surely lost the bet or something. I feel like it has to be for charity. You'd have to assume it's for charity of some sort. But then again, I don't think it's been publicised, so I don't know. 25 minutes out from their own line here, the Melbourne Storm. $2 for your travels. Mate, it'll go to half a chocolate mousse or something like that. What do they do at like pizza stores? Is that like chocolate brownies or something? 14 at 45. Maybe Brad Arthur convinced him. Yeah, maybe they just want to look like father-son duo. Nathan Cleary and Ivan Cleary do so well together. Maybe Jake Arthur didn't work out, so Brad said, you know what, get out of here. I got Gutho. We're gonna get the bald head brigade. I think that's what's going to happen. So first tackle of the Eels are 15 metres out from their own line. Gutho with the ball. Poor chair fun will have to wait. Yeah, I still got this chair. I still got the old chair. It's nearly like a cult figure at the moment. Like a cult figure. You should make a video of you drinking the Forbidden Coke. Oh, Slapper, you haven't. You haven't gone and referred to something that I think you're referring to, have you? You haven't done it, have you? 4 tackle now, 40 metres out from their own line. Right hand side, Junior Bolo. He'll get to the halfway point, trying to get the offload away, but good D. Yeah, Daz has timed him out. Daz has timed out Slapper. Slapper, you did it yourself, mate. It's like you did it yourself. You spoke about the vanilla Coke. We don't speak about that disastrous Coke on this channel. It's not Antonio here, sir. Antonio is okay with it. Oh, maybe, but Dazmate crunches him. I mean, it's going to be Xavier Coates. Gets the ball to the 20. At least he didn't say Storm with 2 S's. You know what I'm saying? Right inside Jerome Hughes. Hughes now gives it off here to... I don't even... Seve back to Hughes. And taken down now at the 45. Shish with the $3 donation says, here's for the drive. Appreciate you, mate. Goes to the petrol. Get around ya. Goes to the petrol. First tackle now at the 43. They go left-hand side. 6 again. Gee, where's Christian Welch now? Throw 33 metres out. Appreciate it, Shish. Declan Pierce, Pepsi or Coke? I prefer Pepsi Max over Coke Zero. I would say. I'm not going to lie. I would say I like Pepsi Max better. Right-hand side. Jerome Hughes at the back to Seve. Seve still going. 9 minutes out. But in a cold glass, like a glass, I'd take a Coke Zero over a Pepsi Max. But the can, Pepsi Max. 4 tackle now, 3 minutes out from the line. They roll this ball back here to Harry Grant. Gives it off to Munster. Munster out to Nick Meaney. Meaney gives it to Loyero. And he'll get taken down about 10 metres out from the line, fit tackle. Marcel Moose says, Slapper does all and give out tons of memberships, but a comment about a drink gets him timed out. Yeah, but Slapper knows. Slapper knows the rules. Storm's still with the ball here. And Dad's mate said, you know what? He may be able to donate, but he's got to know not to talk about the forbidden fruit. Well, he said forbidden, so we knew exactly what he was doing, Slapper. Oh, they're still going here, Storm. They're still going here. Jerome Hughes, it's fit tackle, buddy. It's fit tackle, buddy. Exactly right, Jay. Rules are rules. And he knew about it because he said the word forbidden drink. So he knew what he was doing. Sundo, evening, sir. Evening, sir. Malcolm says, there's no bigger muppets than the Storm. I don't know. You give them a good run for their money, Malcolm. So first tackle now for the Eels. The Brendan hands will go to Ryan Madison, who's on the field now, and he'll get this ball to the 23. Good movement in his legs. Pushes it nicely. Adds a penalty to Parramatta. Penalty. 9 from 10 completion for the Storm. 8 from 9 for the Eels. So both pretty much perfect. So how's the crowd? Just put it on. Can't really see. It's okay. The Collingwood versus Carlton game is obviously drawing the massive crowd, but there's still a decent enough. Still fine enough of Storm fans there. It'd just be compiled of compiled of Storm fans who don't support either of those two big teams. But that Collingwood Carlton game tonight is a massive game. It's a huge game. First versus ninth, massive rivalry. And it's currently tied 22-22 at the end of the first quarter. Tells you everything you need to know. Now, I like the stream. It's the cheapest thing you can do on a Friday night. Absolutely. And he's throwing the ball. That's a knock on. I would say that's a knock on from the Eels. Yeah, 4 pass. Yeah, there you go. I put on K-Was when the Netball World Cup was on. Whoever scheduled that comp this time is a Muppet. Yeah, why would you schedule the Netball World Cup on the same time as the Women's FIFA World Cup? That makes no sense. All right, so it will be a 4 pass there from the Eels. And the Storm will get this ball here about 45 metres out from their own line, I think it is. 18 minutes gone here. At least it's a good game, though. 3 errors to Parramatta, 1 to the Melbourne Storm. 58% of people voted for the Storm. I'm surprised. I would have thought it'd be like a 52-48% kind of deal. Matthew says, I'm versing in 2 weeks' time, BKR. What do you mean, Matthew? We play... So we've got the Cowboys this week. You can't be saying 2 weeks' time is the Warriors game. That 2 weeks' time would be the Sharks. Are you saying the Sharks? Well, I'll be there, mate. I'll be out, Cronulla. Regardless if we're still a chance of the 8 or not, I'll be there, mate. I'll also be in Melbourne in about 4 weeks' time. Looking forward to that one. Malcolm says, they did that to us. The netball is on the normal NRL channel. Oh, there you go. Right inside. Is Australia still the best or is New Zealand the best? Are they still like the 2 best teams in the world? 4 tackling out to 30. Harry Grant's going to go to Christian Welch. Welch to Josh King. Good offload to Grant. And Grant will be taken down 25 metres out from the line. Yeah, Sharks versus Titans. I will be there. I love Cronulla. Harry Munster puts that up in the air. Xavier Coates catches it. Throws it back to young Tom Pia. Is that played out? I don't think so. He's 6 again. Wow, that's a big call. 3 metres out now from the line. 20 minutes gone in the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Harry Grant to Munster. Munster gives off to Jerome Hughes. Hughes knock on Meaney. On first tackle, Storm. Really? On first tackle, you're going to do that? Really, man? Come on, man. Come on. Lollies have been dropped. Dasmate says, is this the year every sport is having a World Cup? Yeah, we've got the Rugby Union one later on this year. We've got the Netball World Cup apparently on now. The FIFA Women's World Cup. Luckily, the Rugby League World Cup's on. FIFA World Cup, but we had them both last year. Is there any other World Cups on this year? Oh, there will be a cricket one of some sort. You're probably looking at a cricket one of some sort. I felt like I was just watching the Roosters attack. I don't know if it was that bad, Sunder. I don't know if the Storm attack just then was that bad. Left-hand side to Pansini, and that's saying something considering they knocked it on first tackle, you know? But at least the Storm were in the attack in 20, something the Roosters do struggle with. The FIBA World Cup as well. Oh, the Basketball World Cup is on us as well. Is that men's or women's? We definitely would have qualified. Are we doing, like, when is that? I don't even know. All right, so 6 again now for the Eels at the halfway point. Ryan Madison rolls it back to Brendan Hands. Left-hand side to Simonson. And Dayton Arce. We're taking that at 45. Swimming World Champs is on now as well. Yeah, that's a good point. Oh, Gutho. Oh, Hopgood. Oh, I think he probably gets tackled if the pass gets made. Third tackle, Brendan Hands to Moses. Moses here hasn't done a great deal in my opinion just yet. Needs to work into this game a little bit more at the moment. I'm not going to listen to Malcolm's stupid comment. Even if it's right, I don't believe you. Fourth tackle. Good offload by Cartwright. And Penasini will get taken down to 10 metres out here from the line. Fifth tackle. Eels are doing enough in this game, man, to keep themselves right on in it. They kick this ball left-hand side. Eels! I think this is going to be a dropout. No, they pass it across here to Warbrick. Warbrick pins the ears back and gets out of the end goal. Beautiful. Slap it with the $20 redo donation. Says, sorry for my comment. Here's compensation. I think that even if you're in timeout, you can still do that. I'm pretty certain. Because haven't we had that before, Jay? Where someone's in timeout and they donated because that was the only way we could see their comment. I swear that's happened before. But I appreciate you, Slabber. Actually, no, sorry, it wasn't timeout. It was hidden. Someone was hidden. And they were donating so they could conversate. And it was so funny because we weren't going to unhide them because they were a dickhead. But it was still like, it was still coming through. Good offload there, but appreciate it, Slubber. And it's going to be a Meaney who gets his ball to the 40. Second tackle. Whoever wins in the day, Matthew. That's a good point. It's a very good point. It's a very dad's mate answer, that one. Third tackle for Munster to the 30. Men's, and of course we did. We're the best sporting nation in the world. You are correct. Nick Meaney gives it off to young Tonamapea. And he'll be 23 minutes out. For people who don't know, young Tonamapea actually used to play for the Titans as well. He played for the Storm, then he went to the Titans, and then he went to the Melbourne Rebels, and now he's back at the Storm. Jerome Hughes at the back here to Seve. 13 minutes out. I reckon from now on you have to donate $20 or more from your apology to be accepted. And Harry Grant! That's a double for Grant. Super coach. Super coach. Super coach. Super coach. Super coach. Double for the Grant man. Double for the Grant man. Double for the Grant man. The magician. Harry Potter goes bang. Just spelled differently. There we go. Jerome Hughes to Harry Grant. Thanks for coming. That's a double for the magician. Hidden and donating to send messages. What a dedicated champion troll. More trolls should be that way. So 16 minutes to go here. We've had a couple of rando donations over time. Remember when someone donated to me just so they could say that I doxed them when their name came on the screen? That was the best one. That was ages ago. Someone donated just so their name could come on the screen, and then they tried to say that I was doxing them, so, to give them the money back. Because basically what you get with YouTube, you get 70%. The link and the pinned comment in the link, that's 100%, because that's like through PayPal and whatnot. But through YouTube, it's 70%. So someone tried to donate, I think it was like $4 or whatnot, and then complained. and said that I doxed them, so to give them back the $4, meaning I would have lost like, what is it, $1.10 or $1.20 or something like that. And meaning we'll get the kick through, so we'll be 12-4 here with 15.5 minutes to go first half. Slubber says, when's Ant Kid doing a stream again? I asked him if he wanted to come tomorrow and do a duo stream with me, but he hasn't got back to me, so I'll ask him right now. I'll message him right this second. So I'm guessing no, because I'm guessing he won't be. He'll be there on Sunday. But I would assume Sharks, maybe? Sharks. When's the Sharks? Oh, Sharks is a 6 p.m. game now. He'll still be working. He'll just be a duo one at some point, I reckon. All right, so the Eels kick this ball off and the Storm will bring it out from their own in-goal, 2 minutes into their own in-goal, and Josh King brings it back out to the 10. Dasman says, remember the Muppet that became a member and thought he could watch the game if he did? That happened a lot during our Olympic 7 streams. The Olympics, when it was in London, I think it was London, or the last Olympics, whatever, people joined a lot to be able to watch the 7s. And no one said anything. They just kept doing it. And we're like, you can't watch the game, man. It's not that you can't see it on the screen. It's just that it's not here. 4 tackle. But I think we gained like 111 members through that Olympic 7s stream on the final day. Because we had about 1,800 watching at one stage live. So the Eels here, they're 10 metres out from their own line, and now it will be Sean Russell who brings it out to the 20. T-Rick and Amongo says, hey Blaze, I believe you can beat the Cowboys. We will. We will. We will. Brian says, greedy dogs at YouTube, hey, 30%. Yeah, that's the disappointing thing. That's why I put that there, just like if people do it, but in the same sense, like, it's what it is. You just have to deal with it. YouTube will provide the platform. I know with Twitch, it goes immediately to PayPal. Because with YouTube, it's like every month on the 21st or 22nd or something like that. But I think Twitch, which is more of an American and other, like, outside of Australia thing, that's different. I think Hectic Fred now, he's doing like kick or whatever it is. Fit tackle, 35 minutes out, right side of Moses. Moses now gives it out to the sideline. He did a Reece Walsh. Are you confident the Roosters can beat the Seagulls next week? So, no, I'd be confident for you. I think the Roosters can win that game. But, I wouldn't be confident. I'd say that I might tip you. Terry is kind of Parramatta Electric Eels. They're not playing too electric right now. They're fine. Like, they're in the game, but the Storm have definitely been the better team in the first 27 minutes. Eels have had their cracks. They probably should have scored 2 tries if Bryce Cartwright pinned the ears back and just ran over the line, but instead he decided to pass it way too early. Brian's like 10% okay, fair enough, but people aren't donating to YouTube, they're donating to Mr. Streamer. It's a great point, I think it's just because of the size of the platform, plus also you're using their service for it. But yeah, look, obviously 30% is pretty large. Jerome Hughes here, he's at the 20. They got right in. Oh, no one's even back. Where's Gutho? All right, well, don't worry about that. Storm score a try under the post, basically, and it will be 16-4 here with a kick to come. The Storm say, Solana. See you later, baby. See you later. See you later. It's too easy. I thought, where was Gutho? Oh, he's in the line. Don't really know why, but he was in the line. Gutho Gould. Fair enough. Hughes with the Kamehameha. He gave him a good Kamehameha, all right. Gutho in the line, misses the tackle, and he's the last line defense. So him missing the tackle was ultimately always going to mean it was a try. I thought the ref was Gutho. Yeah. I don't understand why he was in the line. I'm not going to lie, probably game over. I know it's super early, but I can't see it happening. Yeah, I can't see the Eels coming back here against the Storm. And this is going to really crush Eels fans because it's going to put you out of the 8. Actually, let's go and update the ladder while we do. Because the Eels are currently in 9th and can drop as far as 11th this week. Unless the Storm whoop them and the Dolphins whoop the Dogs. I doubt it. Oh, no, sorry. No. The Dolphins would need to win by about 100 and the Eels would have to lose by about 100. So don't worry about that one. NRL ladder. See more. I'll screenshot this bad boy. do that. All right, so Nick Meaney to kick it over, and it will be a 14-point game. It is 18-4. 18-4. Let's click on this bad boy. Image. Let's update this ladder so you Rabbitohs fans stop crying. Don't cry. Stop crying. Crying's okay, though. There you go. There you go. No Roosters there, though, Sunday. You got my Titans, which is good. But no Roosters for you, Sunday. Takes a good line break. Pretty poor defending by Gutho. Considering that he's the fullback and he's meant to be the last line of defence after they get to the line. And yet he's the one who missed the tackle. So currently the Storm sit in 4th. They're plus 85. Warriors are plus 111, 95, 105. They still need to win by another 26 more points to go above the Warriors for now. But again, the Warriors have the bye this week. 29 minutes in, Grant on 94 points. Oh my God. Oh my God. 94 points. Wow. Brian says, does Storm have a tough run home? We'll have a look in a second. It's going to be a penalty to the Storm. 10 minutes to go here, guys. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're new around here. While there's penalties on, I can actually give you a quick little rundown. So the Storm here, their run home is Panthers next week. Big game there. Raiders, Panthers in Penrith. Raiders in Melbourne. Dragons in Nagong. Titans in Melbourne. And then the Broncos at Suncorp. So, a bit of a mixed bag, actually. Panthers, maybe Raiders, Titans. We already beat them this year, you know what I'm saying? Not too easy. And the Broncos, you know. Dragons are obviously an easy one. But overall, it's a bit of a mixed bag run home. Munster gives it off to Jerome Hughes. They're at the halfway point, and it's going to be Elliot Katoa who gets his ball to the 42 on the opposite side of the field. Steve says, Storm doing okay. Your commentary is great. The boys are on the drink here in Brisbane. We've got the game on the other team, our stream. Oh, good stuff. Appreciate you, Steve. Yeah, we're not commentating every single play in this game because obviously it is a bit of a scoreline now, but we are just obviously, this is what we do. You know, if it gets hype, then we go every single play, but until then, it's like the Storm are kind of tearing them apart. Right-hand side now, it's going to be Maran Seve, and Maran Seve is going to be 15 metres out from the line. 4th tack, we're now 13 metres out from the line. Here we go. Twist Blazers Oya. Oya's gone missing. We're missing Oya. Jerome Hughes gives it off here to Munster, but then again, he's a Dragons fan, so he might be a little bit upset with how his team's going. It would make sense. Left-hand side, Harry Grant gives it off to Munster, puts it up for Xavier Coates! Oh, I think it's going to be a dropout. I think it's going to be a dropout here for the Storm. Jack says, geez, Eels going to get pumped at this point, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying, yeah, Jade. Hope Warrior is okay. Not seen him in a while. Hope he's not near the fires. Is there fires in Greece right now? Or just Google Zakynthos. Fires in Greece. Oh, maybe. Oh, knock on by Melbourne, they're saying. Maybe I'll look at Zakynthos news. No, okay. Oh, boy. That's not a good one to look at. That was 2 weeks ago. I think they're probably fine in Zakynthos. There's nothing here. Are there wildfires in Zante and Kefalonia? Nothing about Zakynthos. I think he's alright, mate. He's probably saving the day, though. We all know well. Penalty at Parramatta. Massive fires in Greece. I haven't even heard about it. I don't really look at the news a great deal, to be fair. For obvious reasons. Battle against Greece wildfires improve fire service. Greece wildfires, how climate change has evolved. Oh, here we go. Alright, so it's going to be 8.5 minutes to go here. The first half, the Eels get this ball to 30. Blake asks, I haven't seen the Titans in real life in so long. Sucks we play at Seabus. No, Blake. You're coming to the greatest stadium on the planet. Alright, so you thank us. Thank us, Blake. Good offload there from the Eels. Gutho here, first tackle. Eels need to score before half time to be in this game for me. 14 points right now is a bit of a tough ask in the second half against the Storm, who are known for holding that kind of stuff out. So, yeah, look, I think the Eels need to score before half time. Bryce Cartwright, 5 metres out from the line, third tackle. No, it's just better communicating than the mugs from Channel 9 and Fox. I agree with you, Steve. oh, that's full pass. Oh, they're going to score a try. Hopgood! I think that was a forward pass, but it's going to be a try for the Eels because they can't call the forward pass in the bunker, but I would love to see that again. Blue Bet, the greatest stadium. Blake, get it out my face. Get it out my face, Blake. But Jermaine Hopgood will score a try. I'm pretty certain that was a forward pass, though. Let's have a look here. Oh, it's a tough... Oh... It might be flat, but it looked a little bit forward. But at least it keeps the game interesting. So it's 18-8 with a kick to come. Jermaine Hopgood goes bang. Yeah, look, she was forward, but stuff it. Yeah, I think she's forward, man. I think it's a forward pass. But whatever, man. At least it keeps the game rocking and keeps the game rolling, you know. Matthew says Cowboys vs Broncos will be a great game next week. Yeah, it will be. Yeah, it's a weird time slot, though. 3 p.m. on a Saturday. But it's a massive game, actually, for the Cowboys, especially when they lose to the Titans on Sunday. Massive game. Simon says Queensland are scoring for a New South Wales club. Typical. You're not wrong. We don't want to save the old New South Wales clubs. Well, at least Queensland's winning right now, 18-8, though. That's the main thing. Jermaine Hopgood tonight, 1 try, 1 line break, 68 run meters and 19 tackles. Jermaine Hopgood does well for the old super coach. All right, Mitchell Moses here from... He should get this. And he does. Keeps it up. 18-10 here. So it's only an 8-point game. I said the Eels need to score a try to keep themselves in the game. And right now, with 6 minutes to go in the first half, I guess they are still in it, despite the fact the Storm looked the clear better team in this first half. Can't give away another one, though. Blake says, I'm surprised we didn't try harder to keep Hopgood. He was a clear gun. Well, you got Isaiah Yeo, mate. Isaiah Yeo, you did lose William on a kick out. You could have put him to the back row, or you could have given him off the bench. But, you know, you can't fit them all in. And that's the unfortunate price of being successful. And that's why the Storm, for them to unveil the premiership or whatever of 2009, 2007 tonight in front of the Eels is the most disgraceful thing. I posted about this on Instagram. It really is outrageous that the Storm unveiled their premiership of 2009 tonight, which was rightfully taken off them for salary cap cheating, and they've done it in front of the Eels, who they did it to in 2009 in the grand final. How crazy is that? The disrespect from Melbourne was outstanding. Eels now get this ball to the 30. Surely if Gutho scores, he touches his hair. Fine head. No, just get a bit of drumming going. Third tackle here. Gutho goes left-hand side to Dejan Arce. Arce now gives it off to Davey. Davey gives it off to Simonson. Simonson's still going here. Eels getting a little bit of a flurry late on this first half. She said, if you want to do small giveaways, I work for Madison Sport. Let me know. We'll try to sort something. If you've got Instagram, mate, hit me up on Instagram. I'm definitely keen. Just let me know on Insta. Blake says, yeah, it's just how it is, which sucks because I was so excited to see him come through Penrith. Yeah, fair enough. Dejan Arce here. He'll be taken out at the 30. Be 6 again now with the Eels. If they score here, geez, it's game on. They'll go out to Madison. Madison now to Jermaine Hopgood. No one followed him up. Sometimes the Eels deserve it, though. Here we go. Right-hand side. They give it out to Moses. Moses to Bryce Cartwright. You didn't just offload that ball, Bryce Cartwright. You didn't just do that. Meaning with the ball at the 10. That is an outrageous offload there, man. Truly. That is an outrageous offload. Why would you do that? On full tackle too. Good run here from Munster. Good run here from Munster. If they score it before half time, I'm blaming Bryce Cartwright. At least said John Cartwright. Now I'm blaming Bryce Cartwright if they score it before half time. Good run by Harry Grant. Fourth tackle. Sandro says, Trent Robinson's probably not panicking, but for me personally, I'll give him 5 games into next season to turn things around. If he got sacked by the Roosters, he would be the highest in commodity coach on the market by a long way, like Desi Hasler. But goes Gutho! Beautiful. Oh, it's going to be an escort. Unlucky. Thank you, Marcel Musa, for Cartwright, more like Cart wrong. I reckon you should time yourself out, Marcel, for that. I think you should time yourself out. Brighton says, want to know about... They're going to challenge this. Want to know what a cheating team looks like? Slater, Smith, Cronk, Inglis, Folau. Yeah. Exactly right. Who else did they have? Tough team. Bye. If they've got this wrong here, the referees, Gutho was away for a try, which would be really disappointing. All right, they're fine there. Oh, yeah, no, that's an escort. That is a penalty, Storm. Yeah. That is a penalty. So it's going to be Storm ball. Wasted challenge there. And also, I don't see the point of that challenge because you don't get the try for it. He definitely does. Dayton Arce's not had a great game tonight. But by challenging that and losing it proves nothing. You would have got the ball, at the 25, but, whatever. So both teams have lost their challenge. Matthew Barnes says, well, with the roster the Roosters have, what is going on? I explained a lot of it on TikTok today. Left-hand side, Jerome Hughes. Oh, jeez. Huge hit there. 15 metres out from the line. Slapper says, the Broncos team back in the day is pretty close, even though they weren't caught. Yeah. They kind of admitted to it the other week, or the other month, or whatever. Young Tonamapaya, he'll be taking out 5 metres out from the line. Third tackle. If they score here, probably game over. Like, if they go 14-point lead, you would assume it's game over. Oh, the same play on. Jeez, Coates nearly scored there off a complete clock off from the Eels. 1 metre out from the line, third tackle. Gutho thinks him being bald will get him the calls from Klein. That is probably the reason. Harry Grant now. He's going to get an offload away. Jeez, he's going to be on a massive Supercoach score, Harry Grant. I'm just wishing... I wish I had him as VC. I put Trell as my VC. And then it's going to be Storm now. 15 minutes out. Yeah, early 2000s Broncos are a broken team. Walters, Langer, Sailor, Takiri, Thorne, Webke, Tallis. You haven't even put in Lockyer there, Brighton. You haven't even put in Lockyer. Oh, Eliesa Katoa! Try time for the Storm. Try time for the Storm. They will get it. Eliesa Katoa goes bang. And that is going to be a nice little 22-10 ball game with 2.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Too easy, baby. Well, I did say Eliesa Katoa first try scorer, but I'll take him as an anytime try scorer. I got rid of him as Supercoach, though. How's the Ashes going? Let's have a look at the Ashes right now. 79 for 1. Let's go to boys. Only trailed by 204 with 9 wickets in hand. What happened, England? What happened? Is there meant to be rain around? Because why has it got 20% for a draw? Kawaja gone bang. And Labuschagne holding in as well. Yeah, Warner got out last night, Sunday. He was out quickly. It's David Warner, mate. What do you expect? He either goes like 190 or 20. Or even 2. Anderson's rain dance. No rain dancing anymore, Andrew. Stop it. Actually, to be fair, I don't care. If it's a draw, Australia win the series 2-1. So, if England don't win the game, Australia win the series. If it's a draw, Australia win the series. If it's a win for Australia, Australia win the series. So, you know what? Do the rain dance, Andrew. I'll do it with you. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. These days, more like 20. Yes, more like 20. Absolutely. We love the rain. Love the rain. We love the rain. Ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, ba. Someone says Warner can stick to the Big Bash after this year. I think he probably will, to be honest, mate. I think this will probably be his last real tour. And Manny will slap it on through. So it'll be 24-10 here to the Storm with a minute to go in the first half. Brian says picking Warner is getting a bit silly. Yeah, he's just not providing anything, you know what I'm saying? He's just not doing anything for us. At this point, we're just selecting him based off his name. And that's an issue. That's an issue. Yeah, Antonio said no. He's a muppet, that guy. He really is a muppet. He is a muppet, Chihuahua boy. So a minute to go here, the first half. It's 24-10 at the Storm. Matthew says, how much is a hot dog at Seabar Stadium? Well, you're going to buy me one, are you, Matthew? I have no idea how much a hot dog is, to be honest with you. They have nice, massive, like, German hot dogs, though. They look awesome. I haven't had one yet. Probably have one on Sunday. But just now hungry for a hot dog, mate. $98. Yep. Matthew, you're just going to have to send that through then. Second tackle out to 15. Harry Grant gives it off. And Storm at the 25. Can they find a way to score one more time before half time? With onions. Nah, $2 extra for onions. A pie darling on same is not $14. There's no way. No, I don't believe you. I think that's an over-exaggeration. Fit tackle of the Storm of the 45. So right side. No, these ones, it does. These hot dogs at Seabus. Dan gets all the time. Dan, Adam, and Mick and that get them all the time. I should get one on Sunday. I should do it. 10 seconds to go here, the first half. Eels, can they throw something around? Wonga Blake. Instead, we'll just run the ball at the Storm defence. And it will be half a time. It will be the half time here. Storm lead 24-10. I really don't see Parramatta coming back in this game. If they hadn't have conceded that try to the Storm just now, I would have thought, yeah, you know what, there's a shout. But with them conceding that try, not great. Just not great. But guys, we've got 87 people watching. We've got 26 likes. Let's hit that thumbs up button. Let's subscribe for new round here. And let's look at what this donation is from Slava. I'm going to send him this photo. I'm going to send it to the group chat. Hold on. Appreciate you, Slava, for the $20 redo donation. And let's go. He might even turn up here just to call you a Muppet. Hold on. You'll love this. I'm going to send it to the group chat. There you go. I don't know if it says, $14 for reply. To be honest, Roosters fans could afford that if they actually showed up. Andrew says, I can't cope with Steve Smith's face. Hey, don't be like that. Steve Smith, your daddy. I don't care what his scores have been in the Ashes so far. It's Steve Smith, your daddy. It says hot dog review stream. Well, there's a guy, Winston, does like hot dog stuff. He's a Bulldogs fan on TikTok. Pinworthy. What's Pinworthy? Oh, Antonio, you muppet. Is that are you talking about that being Pinworthy? Zach says, we'll take that first half. Need to tighten up a bit on defense, though. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 10 points isn't great, but with that being said, like 24 points, you're a bit like whatever. Whatever, man. The fact that he could have just commented that, by the way, that's $60 in sub and one stream. Yeah, get around and slap him, Marcel. Yeah, he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing, man. Matthew says, Andrew, we saw Steve Smith cry on the telly. Hey, that's great, Matthew. But guess what? We're the WTC champions. And we've held the Ashes for last 6 years now? Woo! Jay says, where is the Ant-Man? The Ant-Man's probably just been a cat right now at home watching the game. I'm currently using his KO, though. I'm currently using his KO. Last week, by the way, if you're just tuning in, it's half-time, 24-10. But last week, before the Friday games, I think it was, we had a real stressful moment where for some reason KO wasn't working on my email. I was trying to put in my card details and do all this sort of stuff. And if you have KO, you know what I'm talking about. When you try to buy a pay-per-view or you try to put your card details in, it keeps loading and keeps doing this thing. And I was 5-10 minutes away from a stream starting. So I called up Rhonda first and she forgot a password. And then I called up Mick and then he was with Hayley, who's Antonio's wife. And then they just gave it to me just there. But now I've just been using it since. I can get my own KO. I've got my own KO. I don't even know why it wasn't working. But now that I've got his KO. And it's funny because last night during the women's game, right? It was the obviously the Titans women's versus the Broncos women's. It came up with the thing on the screen at one point. You guys, I wouldn't have let you guys know. I didn't let you guys know. But it kept coming up on the screen what's it called? There's too many connections or whatnot, so you can't watch the game. And I just kept refreshing the screen so that I could get it up. So it would have completely screwed him last night if he was trying to watch it. He would have been frustrated. And his frustrating face is so funny, man. Oh, man. It was very funny. Inside, I was laughing. Inside. But yeah, because it kept doing it. I would refresh. And I wouldn't be able to watch it again. I'd see a snip, and then it would go, there's too many connections, refresh the page or whatnot, or try again later, or upgrade, and refresh again. I think I did it about 12 times. And again, I did pretty well to not let you guys know that was happening. But yeah, it ended up, I was able to watch the game. So you must have just given up. Oh, man. Free KO, free AirPods, rent free. What more do you want? Free chair. We could take a new chair, to be honest with you. But these aren't free. I paid for these. I would pay for this. But I do live rent-free in a lot of people's heads. Slava says, KO struggles to load the main page me half the time. Yeah, sometimes it does. Yeah, for sure. Ask Ant to borrow his computer chair. No. No, his computer chair isn't as good. I went down the road the other day, actually. I went to Office Works to see chairs. But I could just get one from online. I probably could. Who is the Nico Hines of the Titans? What a random comparison. The Nico Hines of the Titans, well, you're going to have to look at the halfback. Because he's a halfback. Unless you're talking about the main leader, you'd probably be looking at a guy like a Tino. KO is still worlds better than Paramount Plus. Yeah, I'd still say KO is the best platform for watching games and watching sport, I would say. I wouldn't say that Stan's better, and I wouldn't say that Paramount Plus is better, and Optus isn't. Zax is not watching from inside the stadium today. Nah, just kicking out back. You know, just kicking out in front of the Marvel Stadium. Can't get in right now because there's no pictures. There's no pictures. Ethan says Hughes, yeah, he's been having a good game. But Harry Grant, 2 tries. Actually, let's go have a look at what his Supercoach is on. I think he'd be on like 110 or something like that. He's a magician, Harry Grant. He's done 108. Beautiful. Beautiful. Payne Haas got 59. Payne Haas got 59. Connor Tungy, 65. I'll take it. I would have liked more, but I'll take it. Should I captain Ponga against Canberra? That's a good shout. Cody Walker, 41. Big yikes. Why have I got the reserve on Sean Johnson? Is my question. Why have I got the reserve on Sean Johnson? It's a really good question there for me on my Supercoach team. When I've got Reece Robson. So I'm going to put that reserve on Reece Robson. Why did I not do that earlier? Trump at 74, take it. Simonson 24, not great. Campbell Graham 31, not great. I don't know. Should I captain Davey Fafita, the big bopper against the Cowboys? Or should I captain Kalen Ponga? Wish I had a captain Harry Grant. Fada says Matthew every time's player is better than Nico. Nicole Hines is what Fadma said. Fair enough. As if the Storm have pics of their 2009 premiership in the sheds. I can't believe they do, I can't believe it. Ponga, captain any Dogs player you have? Alright, let me just count all the Dogs players that I have, Daz. Alright, so none in the fullbacks. I've got none in the centre wings. I've got none in the 5'8". I don't have any. I do have Jacob Preston in my Supercoach team, Daz. I do have Jacob Preston. But I'm not going to do that against the Dolphins. It's actually not a bad shout, to be honest with you. It's not a bad shout. But I'm not going to do that. Harry Grant is a great player to watch. Absolutely. Absolutely is. Well, you know what? I'm going to quickly run off to the bathroom. I'll be about a minute and a half, I reckon. I'll be about a minute and a half. So, give me 2 seconds here, guys. Obviously, like the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'm going to spin this chair quickly. I'm going to spin the chair quickly so you don't get to see how disastrous this chair is. All right, guys, like, subscribe. I'll be back in about, in 2 minutes or so. No one's there, Daz, mate. No one's there. Muppet. Gee whiz, Slapper donated $20 just to subtly insult my chair, but you didn't see the chair, which was the main thing. You didn't see it. Appreciate you for the $20 donation, but you didn't actually get to see it. And we won't be showing it. We will not be showing it. No, sir. It's not possible. Jason, when did the aliens arrive? Yeah, I've heard about all that stuff, eh? It just means that basically something's happening that we aren't being told about. It's not about the aliens. It's about something else happening. Be scared. I think what they're trying to do is cover up the fact that they're going to rig that the Titans are going to win the comp. I think that's what the American government's doing. I think they're trying to rig the Titans to win the comp, and I'm all for it. And you know what? They can put fake aliens there all they like, or they can tell us about the aliens all they like, but I know what's actually happening. I know. I do. I know what's happening. I do know what's happening. Dasmate says AFL logo in the background of the stadium on an NRL stream. Gee whiz. What do you want me to do, Daz? You know, what do you want me to do? We'll make it bigger so I can hide it. Where is it? Oh, there. Well, technically that would still be there even on the NRL game day. It would still technically be there. Actually, that's on the other side. That's on the side that no one goes through. No, this is how old were you BK when the Titans came to the comp in 2007? I would have been 13. I was born in 94. Actually, I would have been 12. I would have been 12 when they first came in, but obviously May 4 was my birthday. To the salary cap sombrero dance, Mr. Air. The salary cap sombrero dance did happen. I saw the Air doing it as I was walking back. Half-time AFL Carlton 47-30 Pies. Wow. Wow, we go Carlton. Actually, no, don't go Carlton. No. As a Geelong fan, no. No. No, I don't want that. I didn't want that to happen. Please, no. 82 for 1 for the Australians, though. Englishmen, how we doing? Not good is the answer to that one. What am I Googling here? Oh, yeah, AFL. I don't want that. I want Collingwood to win. Because Geelong right now are going to be pushed out of the 8. They would be pushed out of the 8. We play Freo, though, so we should win that. We should win that. But then we have Port Adelaide next week. But it is in Geelong. We have a really good record over Port Adelaide and Geelong. So get out of here, you cats. Funny that we are cats. But not cats in that terminology. Cats is in the physical cats. Jalen says, maybe the aliens are already here. When Blaze went to the toilet, a clone of Blaze came in and is going to steal the YouTube channel. Listen, it's a good shout. I did hear a little bit of movement. But overall, I think that was just Gutho. I'm not going to lie to you. I think that was just Gutho. What do you mean? Titans have already won the competition. It's a good point. It is a very good point, you mate. The Root Bastards didn't. Zach says, what's happened to the Cats this year? Hey, man, we won the comp last year. What you want from us, man? We're still going to be in the 8. We're still going to give it a bit of a run. But with that being said, we're still in the 8. So we're going to give it a bit of a run. Zach, what you talk about? What happened? What's been happening with North for the last ever? Zach? What happened? This is how much to show chair. This chair is not something you want to see, man. It's not something you want to see. It's not something that anyone in their right mind... You know what I can show you, though? I'm going to try and hide this so someone can't screenshot the fact that... I hope I can do this where someone can't screenshot it. Because I got tickets here. I got 4 double passes to the Warriors versus Titans game next week to give away. Thanks to Game Day Squad. Which you should go follow on Instagram. They're a nice little new fancy company coming through. It'd be great to see. We're probably going to do some more stuff later on, but they've given us 4 double passes to the Titans versus Warriors game next week. So I'm going to try and show you this so that you don't actually see it and screenshot it. But if you want a chance to win, you have to be following us on Instagram and Game Day Squad and whatnot. But we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out on Monday. So just wait for the post. But yeah, if you want to come to the Titans Warriors, which will probably sell out, those are going to be in high commodity, actually. I want to see where all the magic happens. Do ya? Do ya? Oh, man. Just odd seeing them not in the top 4. Leave me alone, Zach. Leave me alone. It's a tough life being a Cats fan. Very tough life. Have sympathy for me. You know? Please. I'm begging it. Matthew says, Mel Meninga says before the season started it would be a Titans versus Raiders grand final. Of course Mel said that. He works for the Titans and used to play for the Raiders and lives in Canberra. Of course Mel Meninga's going to say that, man. I see Mel occasionally. I'll probably see him down there in Melbourne again at the end of this year. And Mel does what he can. I haven't seen a great deal done, but with that being said, Mel does what he can with what he can. He's in Canberra, though. Zach says, at least we made the prelim in 2014. May have got flogged by the Swannies 136-65, but still. The Swans won that year, didn't they? I think they beat, was it West Coast in the final? Freo in the final? Maybe Freo. Thank you for that life-changing information, Matthew. Yeah, that's like asking, who's a good example here? Who's a great example here? You probably ask Greg Inglis, who's going to make the grand final. He'll probably say Melbourne Storm and South Sydney Rabbitohs. You know what I'm saying? No, Hawthorn won. Oh, Hawthorn won. There you go. Was it 2015 the Swans beat the Freo? No, that would have been the three-peat of Hawthorn, actually. So 2013, Swans beat Freo, maybe. Hawthorn then flogged Sydney. Yeah, that was their three-peat years. All right, Storm coming out here for the second half here, guys. 18 from 20 completion rate for the Storm is really impressive. Really damn well impressive. And they're putting points on the board, baby. So, you know. There's actually 2012 Swans beat Hawthorn. Why do I always have Freo in my goddamn mind? Freo not been good ever. 2013 and 15 Hawthorn won. That's the way. Yeah. And 2011, obviously. You know, the greatest team that ever did walk the earth. Won. 2011, but Storm out in the field. Can they do it? Not going to talk about it. Can they do it, though? Can they do it? Oh, I was going to check something on my phone, but my phone has mysteriously disappeared. No, it hasn't. I found it. Freo lost in 2013, didn't they? Oh, there you go. Oh, Freo lost to Hawthorn, maybe. BK, why is Ronaldo Mulatalo out for the Sharks vs Fathers game? Sharks vs Fathers? Damn. I don't know. I don't know. Must be injury. Because he wouldn't have been dropped. But alright, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And here we go. So the Storm will receive this ball. And it will go straight to not Christian Welsh. Tepa Maroa gets ball at the 15. 2007 was also a good granny. 07, 09, 11, yeah. Yeah, it was. Beautiful. The year we won by, what was it? How many points did we win by? We scored like 150 more points. Did we win by 150? Against, gee whiz, why is my mind's going on me? I think it's because I'm probably watching the NRL. 4 tackle. I'm not even going to look at the chat. Port Adelaide? Yeah, it was Port Adelaide. 119. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it was Port. Yeah, I was right. 119 point loss for Port. 2019 has to go down as the worst grand final ever in any sport. 2019. Grand final. Was that Collingwood versus West Coast? No. If you're talking about NRL, that was Roosters Raiders. That was a fun grand final. Wasn't the greatest ever, wasn't the worst. AFL. Oh, that was Tigers GWS. Oh, yeah, okay. You're right. No, 07's best, Zach. Leave it out. Eels here, knock on. Yikes. Eels knock on. Yeah, no, I remember the Richmond GWS game. GWS actually were doing pretty well in the first quarter. That's about it, though. I got a diehard mate of mine of a GWS team. His name's James. Also a West Ham fan. And an Eels fan, actually. But yeah, he's a diehard for the Giants. Was a Collingwood fan, I think, and then switched over. Jack Revolt scored more than GWS in that game. God help him. Well, last year wouldn't have been fun to watch much for the neutrals, though, with Geelong and Sydney. We smacked them. We smacked them from the start, really. It was never really even close. All right, so left-hand side now. They give it to Jerome Hughes. Hughes to Munster. Munster here at the 25. The Storm score here is game over. And we all know what's happening then. West Coast get the spoon. Well, that's not a surprise. Adolf the Great is a big West Coast fan. God help that man's soul. God help that man's soul. 15 metres out from the line. Second tackle here for the Storm. If they score here, that's got to be 6 again for the Storm, surely. No, apparently not. Storm now, 5 metres out. I was actually disappointed that Collingwood came up with like 1 point, 2 points short of the Swans last year because I was actually loving a Geelong-Collingwood grand final. I always knew that was going to be a better one. 4 tackle, 3 metres out. New South Wales just don't get AFL either. Correct. Left-hand side, Harry Grant to Jerome Hughes. Hughes gets out to Munster. Munster here to Maraseve. No. That'll be a 4 pass, and it was actually Young to Mapia. Ali Ahmed says, things I don't like about AFL is that grand final tickets are only available to members and not the public. Yeah, it's really hard to get tickets. Really, really hard. And it's also random, right? So you can be a very long-time member or a short-time member in this, like the last year, and pretty much have the same amount of opportunity to go to that grand final as anybody else. It's a lucky draw, effectively. And you get, 30,000 spare? 30,000 per team? Or 40,000 per team, and then 20,000 or so as corporates. So let's solve the Eels now. They had to score first and second half and had to do it quickly. Would have been 9 for the Ports Cats game. Port Cats game. Yeah, it would have been 13. Alright, first tackle now for the Eels at the 22. They'll go right-hand side. Andrew Davey off to Madison, and Madison at the 30. Ali, let's have Collingwood vs Brisbane grand final. No, you have Geelong versus Geelong, and Geelong wins. Mitchell Moses, short ball, Bryce Cartwright. Cartwright's been making some nice runs today, but also had some pretty silly decision making. Whenever an AFL fan bring up the NRL crowd attendance, even they forget that GWS are a team. Yeah, but with that being said as well, like, you just bring up TV numbers. And I know they argue that AFL gets more numbers, but it's actually factually incorrect. And by a little bit too. Slapper's just come in and slapped up 10 new members, baby. Welcome to the membership brigade. Slapper knows what he's doing, and Slapper's just slap you down. Knox Corvus, appreciate you, bro. Knox Corvus, Dennis Knoll, Xorn, I'm going to just spell out your name. Chad Ngaha, Liam Fallon, Danny Tassol, Scott Langridge, Walsh NRL, and Angela Mulby Wall all get the memberships. And Michael Ayoun, the first name I recognise. And no, I know Dennis, I think Cy was here last week, and Michael Ayoun's here a little bit. He's a Sharks fan. Harry Grant, left-hand side of Munster. Munster gives it off. Oh, nearly knocked it on there was Trent Loiera, a fit tackle at 35. So many NPCs getting memberships. NPCs. It is really funny when somebody donates those memberships and then we see all the randos that we haven't really seen. But do subscribe, obviously. And if you're not chatting, like a lot of people as well, I get people at games all the time saying, I watch your streams all the time, I just don't comment. So if that's you, I appreciate you. But we obviously are going to have a laugh at all the lurkers. So it's going to be Eels now. Pansy gets the ball to the 20, third tackle. Some people just like to sit back, use this as a commentator and have a bit of a laugh with the chat rather than getting involved. Potentially saying something that'll tick me off and then getting their team slapped down on, which happens enough. Fitz tackling out the 40. Gunnar Vince says, don't want to sound like that person, but what are these calls? Shocking. Oh, well, the Storm have been much better than the Eels in this game. If you're complaining about penalties or whatnot, the Storm have just been simply much better. They deserve to be leading this game by as much as they do. All right, so first tackle here for the Storm. They'll go right-hand side. I'm really looking forward to that Panthers Sharks game because I'm telling ya, just watch the upset. Just keep an eye on it, son. Keep an eye on it. I think that could be sneaky. Jerome Hughes. Oh, taking that at 45. Good little sneaky run. Oh, penalty. Yep, thanks for coming. Penalty to the Storm. Sandra says, to be fair, I do that to Sunderland YouTube commentators. Rarely comment. I just like their reactions. Yeah, exactly. Andrew just wasn't NPC. NPC is like a non-playing character, like a bot in a game, is basically what he's saying. Alimet says, who's your oldest subscriber here in the chat right now? Oof. Jeez. Probably Daz. I know Sally Gearing's around, but she doesn't really comment much. She's a Storm fan, actually. She's probably out the game. She's been subscribed since, like, the Titan Storm vlog, which was my first ever NRL vlog. Seems how you got a Queensland Cup team you follow. Yeah, I used to play for Burleigh Bears when I was really young, man, so I get around Burleigh. But I kind of have to get away from them next year because they're a Broncos feeder club now. Oh, I still be Burleigh. Like, I'm from the area, right? So it would be Burleigh. Forward tackle now, 10 metres out from the line. Eliezer Katoa, he'll give it off to Tepai Moroa. Good run, 3 metres out from the line. Now 3 metres out, Harry Grant gives it off to Jerome Hughes. Back on the inside, Josh King. Try time for the big boys. But he is thrifty 30. And a Fitty Bomb has the potential. A Fitty Bomb has the potential here. So it'll be 28-10 here with 33 minutes to go here of the game. And it's about to be 30-10. But yes, Steve, myself and Clarkie's Rugby League Connor, we obviously have the Titans podcast that we go through every single week on Wednesday, and we talk all things Burleigh Bears and Tweed Seagulls as the feeder clubs. But next year we'll have the Queensland Cup Titans team, so I'll have them. Nice park there, did security as a second job. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I love Burleigh. And the Bears do well this year. They're second place. It's just South Slogan Magpies who are on top of the table. Wynnum Manly Seagulls are 2 points behind Burleigh in third. Hughes has been great. Yeah, Hughes has been unreal. And that was also started from Harry Grant as well. That wasn't a great speech then. Slapper says, I just want a Broncos suck gif. You know what, Slapper? You know what? You've requested it. I'll get you a Broncos suck gif, Slapper. I'll get you a Broncos suck. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'll figure it out. I don't know, because to make it as small but still readable, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, the Storm are sending a bit of a message here because the Eels' points differential's getting slaughtered And they don't want this to happen right now because they are currently getting put out of the equation of the top 8 with this loss. Currently, they're losing. They're going to be losing by 20 because Meany will kick it from right in front. So currently, they're going to be on 79-69. They're still above pretty much everybody else. Funnily enough, out of everybody else around, the Titans have the better points differential down there, outside of the Eels and Knights. But Knights and Manly on a different. They don't care about points differential on the point. The only thing they care about is better points differential than the other. But 30-10 here to the Storm. We're still 31 minutes to go here. I'm a winning boys. The Seagulls all the way. I know winning fans are very passionate, Steve. Very passionate. I got sponsored by Emu Sport back in the day to vlog at North Devils for a game against the Dolphins. And winning Manly Seagulls against... I can't remember. But anyway, I think winning Manly lost, but North won on the vlog. So you can check that vlog out. But I know that, yeah, that the Chook Pen, I think it is, up on the hill. There are some rowdy people up there, man. There's some rowdy people up there. So it's going to be Storm with the ball here at the 12. 30 minutes to go here of the game. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Subbers, make it small so Broncos fans use it without knowing it says they suck. Very cool. Very cool. Maybe like a logo of the Broncos, but with the mouth of the horse open or something like that. Left hand side, Harry Grant and Munster. Munster here to Meany off to Tonomapea, and he'll get this ball to the 42. I do know that Wynnum Manly and Redcliffe have a huge rivalry. They've got like the biggest rivalry in the Q Cup, I believe. Say Burleigh Bears and Tweed would be kind of next, but it's nowhere near as vicious as Redcliffe and Wynnum. One of my boys, Adam, who's a Broncos fan, he's from the Wynnum area. And he loves Wynnum. But he did tell me about some stories that rivalry is ferocious, man. Remember in the quarantine era, you had like 10 posters of NRL teams and a slogan like Broncos with a wooden spoon? Yeah, that was a lot of people bought that poster and jumper and shirt. The Broncos Spoon 2020 shirt. That sold like crazy, man. Oh, good offload there. It's going to be 6 again for the Eels. No, it's going to be a penalty. To the Eels. Penalty to the Eels. Penalty to the Eels. Yeah, that shirt sold like crazy. I could do the Tigers, but I feel bad for doing Tigers, man. But it's a good, like, joke gift. Do you know the story behind that? I don't really, Steve. I know there's a huge rivalry, but I don't really know the story about the Dolphins and Wynnum hatred. So, Eels, can they try and find a way back into the game by scoring here? 30 minutes out. Mitchell Moses. He'll go out to Gutho. Gutho to Panasini. Panasini, good run. He's still going. 10 minutes out. Second tackle. Sando says Eels and Roosters had very similar seasons, both disappointing. Eels was more foreseeable. I knew the Roosters would disappoint, just not as much as they have. Gutho gives it out. Simonson, Supercoach, please. Offload. I'll take the offload and the... Yeah, I'll take the offload and a couple tackle breaks. That Milford false shot was another classic. Yeah, it didn't sell as much as that Broncos Spoon, though. That Broncos Spoon was... Because it was around Christmas time, too. So that sold like crazy, man. There was mugs, there was posters, there was shirts, there was jumpers. Gee whiz. Right-hand side to Simonson, and then it'll be Bryce Cartwright now. He'll be 5 meters out from the line, second tackle. I've got a good idea for a Tigers one if I wanted to do it, though. Left-hand side, gives it off to Simonson. No, Dejan Arthur. They look similar from a distance. Third tackle, 8 meters out from the line. Chance, I think I bought one. There you go. Gives it off to Madison. And Madison, he'll be 4 meters out from the line. Titans and Cowboys fans buying Broncos Spoon merch. No, for the Broncos fans. As in like a joke Christmas gift. Left-hand side to Wonga Blake. No, he's over the sideline for sure. Jerome Hughes has been unbelievable tonight everywhere. He's been defensively great. He's been attacking fantastic. Will Warbrick had a nice tackle there too. But Jerome Hughes there, he's been so good. He's been unbelievable. Roosters and Eels so similar, useless. I had a drink of water. He was out and his toe might have been in, but he was never getting that. Sundo, you have Eels in the sweepstakes. I had the Bulldogs at the sweepstakes. Right? Even Daz with his Sharks. Who has the Panthers? I can't remember. Whoever has the Panthers will be pretty happy with their life right now in that sweepstakes. So left-hand side here, and there'll be Trent Loiero gets this ball out to the 30. Do you play NFL Fantasy, Sundo? Harry Grant goes right-hand side, and they give it to Meaney. Now Josh King. How's a crowd like this in the AFL? It's okay. I hope Broncos win just to shake things up a bit. You wash your dirty mouth out with soap, Sundo. What a disgraceful comment. What a disgraceful comment from you. Darren says, whoever has the Panthers has told me they will swap with me. They do not. Do not, unfortunately. Disgraceful, Sundo. Have a word to yourself. So I'll kick this ball down to the corner for Wonga Blake, who will bring this ball back out to the 25. We want 20 points here. 20 points, and then we've got another team that will be out of the hunt for the 8, because the Eels, I don't believe, have given up 50 this year, have they? The Storm currently are 20 points away from jumping the Warriors, though, so they would have to score Fetty without reply. Which is possible. Yeah, if they get obliterated tonight, the Eels are really going to start hurting. Oh, here we go. Left-hand side. Simonson. Good tackle by Will Warbrick. Hello, Mr. Sunderland. Please get amongst the American Football League. Yeah, you want to get around it, join our fantasy league. That'll get you into it. We've got a freshie this year as well, and Ryan Flaxy. He has TikTok. He's getting amongst it. You'll be used and abused, but you'll at least have a reason to care about the games a lot more that don't involve your team. Oh, that's a brilliant take there from Xavier Coase. He's so good in the air. It is $50 entry though, but the winner takes $600. Charlie Johnson says, I tipped Hughes to score and Storm to win 7+. Has Hughes scored? I think he's had a couple of assists, but did he score? Oh, no, he did. Yeah, the easy one. Yeah, the one where he walked through the line. Yeah, he did. Third tackle now for the Storm. Munster gives it off to Warbrick, and Warbrick now will get his ball to 35. I wonder who got Panthers. And if you got Storm, I'm telling you, the Storm aren't completely out of this comp this year. Fifth tackle now at the halfway point. I'm just glad I didn't get the Broncos. He scored when Gutho went missing the floor. Alright, so it will be Gutho now who gets his ball out to the 15. 24.5 minutes to go here. I don't think they can go above the wires, though. Alex says, as long as you pick Miles Garrett with your first pick, you'll be sweet. Miles Garrett. I'm probably not going to select a defensive player in a defensive game, but thank you, Alex. Thank you for your suggestion. Now get back to that old Iraq. Everyone loves a bit of Iraq. Oh, look at that from Joey Lussick. Gets the ball to the 33. Good run. Fifth tackle now. Gutho off to Moses. Moses, good step. Moses through for himself. Bounces here for himself. Ball kicked in the middle. It's going to be a dropout, but that's come out of nothing for the Eels. Really good stuff. I tell you that. Forces a line dropout. Hello. Maybe the Eels could do something. Don't think so. Maybe the Eels could do something, but don't think so. Maybe. But I don't think so. Right. 23 minutes left of this slugfest. It was a fun game at the start, but the Storm just pulled this one away. So what are the 3 games tomorrow? Oh no, I think we have to watch the Dragons, don't we? Oh, hold on. They're going to go for a short dropout here. The Storm. It's actually a weird dropout to the 28 or so. Who are the games tomorrow? I know Sharks Panthers is the late game, which is great. Knights Raiders could be a good game. Actually, Dragons Manly, Knights Raiders, and Sharks Panthers aren't too bad. I'd say the worst game of the day will be that Dragons Manly game, though. Right hand side, Pansini. He'll be 15 out. Third tackle. Don't worry, Hayden. I know how it feels to travel all the way down to Melbourne and get a slapping. I know how it feels, man. Fourth tackle here. 10 metres out from the line. I'll throw it back here. Lussick gets it out to Moses. Moses here. RC here. Gives it off to Wonga Blake, who then passes it out to the guy with the microphone. But unfortunately, he is not playing for the Parramatta of the Squeal. So the microphone man He's actually going to be sent off. He's sent off. He was never on. Slavis just donated $100. Do you want to just sit here with the chair in the background? Do you want me to go over there, sit in the corner, and just you sit here with this chair? This chair is disgrace. Is that what you want me to do? Wait a minute and a half, and I'll get up. All right, I'll do it for you. You know, for $100, I'll show you the chair. All right, I will. So left hand, appreciate you, bro. It does go a long way. Left hand side, Munster. He'll give it off to young Tom Payer. And he's going to get this ball out of the 40. Surely do it. Of course I'll do it for Sasha. There's the chair at the end of the day. Jerome Hughes. Oh, he's away again. Jerome Hughes away again to Elias Katoa. Katoa taking down to the 15. 21 minutes to go here. They're going to go right-hand side. Jerome Hughes. Ah, beautiful try time. Try time there, Maran Seve. If Hughes doesn't get the 150 points for the MVP, I don't know how he gets it personally. I don't know how he gets it personally, how he doesn't get it personally, but it's 34-10 here with the kick to come. 20 minutes to go here. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new around here. Slabber, I hope you're happy. I'm going to stand up for about a minute, stretch my legs so you can see the chair. Thank you. Oh man, have a look at it. Have a look at the state of it. Unbelievable. That's actually good timing because now I can stand up, stretch like I would do when Antonio's here, and after the try. There you go. You happy? You see the chair? You see this chair? Beautiful, huh? Beautiful. You know? Hanging on by a thread, that thing. Hanging on by a thread. Lift it up, you cat. What do you mean lift it up? Oh, no. What, you want me to... No, I don't really have enough room here. This is like... There. That's how much room in the computer's like there, right? So, I don't have a great deal of room to actually lift up the chair. Right, there you go, Slubber. You get to see the all-knowing chair that has its... When Antonio comes around, like, I vacuum it. Well, I vacuum it anyway, but, like, I have to vacuum the little black piece. Like, that thing that comes off. I need to go to Officeworks and get a new one. Oh, I need to just order one online. That's what I should do. A gaming chair or something like that. A blue one. No, I can't do blue because that's Antonio's colour, the blue headphone boy. Blue headphone boy. Marilyn Seve is an Ipswich local, mate, and get that up your para. An Ipswich local, there you go. Nick Meaney will make the kick, son. 36-10 with 19 minutes to go here off the game. Chair gif. Hughes chilling 154 points. I don't think many people would have him. I did have him and he was getting some good points, but I got rid of him for, I think, Shawnee J back in the day. No, I got rid of him for Nicker Hines. Which I wish I didn't do at this point. Someone needs to get him a new chair. 8 litres from Tecmo. I think he's doing enough right now. I think he's on my way to getting a new chair as it is. So it says has to be a milking gif in the future, and it's just Reece Walsh cussing out the ref with his arm raised. Reece Walsh gif. That would just be swearing. He's a cat, that bloke. One day he'll unblock me. One day will Reece Walsh will unblock me, man. So first tackle now at the 13. It's going to be Tuikami Kamitha. He'll get this ball to the 18 or so. It's my new Facebook cover photo. What, this chair is a new Facebook cover photo, is it? So the third tackle now at the 25, right-hand side. Gives up to Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes to Mayo Seve. Gets the ball at 35. Talking to Paddy. It was about 101 to be talking to Paddy in that one. Get an and a seat premium gaming chair, only $750. All right, Zach, on you go. Off your pot. All right, Zach. $750 for a chair, mate. Honestly, I can get a chair for $50 and I'll get through it. No, I want to get one of those gaming chairs. I think they're like, $125, $150. I am here all the time on the chair, but then again, I'm going to Fiji to see my family at the end of the year, so I'll have to go to Fiji. So it's like, I go there for like a month and stay with my mum for a bit after the NRL season. But that's not for another 3 or 4 months, so 3 months or whatever. Right-hand side here, Moses off to Cartwright. Cartwright to Penasini. Penasini here at the 20. Oh, taking out the 13. Good run there from Penasini, though. And Maury, James Howard's Melbourne got this game, family. Thanks, mate. It's only 36-10 with 17 and a half minutes to go. I think we've got that covered, but I think we knew that one, but thank you. 6 again, 10 minutes out. Here comes a comeback for the Parramatta Eels. Gunnar Vid says, to be honest, Eels don't even look like a top 8 team playing like this, and I'm an Eels supporter. Yeah, well, you should have lost to the Titans a few weeks ago, but that should have probably told you everything you need to know. Fantasini will get the offload away. 10 minutes out. Off to Hopgood. And Hopgood will get an offload. Eels still going here. Gutho, Bullman. Bullman Gaming. Oh, no, that's a knock on. That's a knock on. Oh, no, that's a knock on. Oh. Send it to the bunker if it's not going to go up. Okay, apparently not. I won a few years ago. It was around that 200 mark, I think. Yeah. I may as well, to be fair. Like, I am sitting here all the time, and then I don't hear that little Muppet Man Chihuahua boy complain every time he comes around here about the chair. Guess it's not a knock on. It was definitely a knock on, but I think the game's 36-10. I don't think they really care. Do you reckon we can get 14 points in 17 minutes? Do you reckon? Do you reckon we can? Moray says, hope they can keep them scoreless. Hope they keep them scoreless till the end, family. Well, they're on 10, so it's not like they're scoreless. Well, they're going to score a try right there. Luca Moretti, the big Italian. The Italian stallion. Scored the try to the post. So it will be 36-14. You jinxed him, Amore. Here comes. Oh, there you go, Amore. Well, your name sounds Italian. I know you're not Italian. I know it's not the same spelling as Amore. But it is 36-14. Luca Moretti scores under the post. I think that's probably not debut, but I think it's probably his first ever try, is it? Comeback's on. Bit late, but that chair has a few years left in it. If you see the seat, like, that's got, like, bits off it, but the seat has, like, all the black parts off it. Like, all of it. So, 15 and a half minutes to go here. The game is 36-16. He'll still score 16 points. She says the comeback is almost guaranteed. It's almost guaranteed. No, I'm going to have a look at chairs right now. Let's go have a look. 91 for 2. Oh, no. Who's the wicket? Oh, Labascagna. 9 runs for 82 balls. Big yikes. Gaming chairs. Let's have a look. Might as well. Well, you can get stuff for like $100. Massage gaming chair, eh? $169. Aldan 8-point massage gaming chair. Now we're talking. Does that mean that it comes with someone? There's a chair here for $1,079? Get the shit. You're dreaming. Who's paying that? $1,079 for a chair? Settle down. Like, come on, man. Does it come with a happy ending? Oh, man. Massage chair. I better get, buddy, an entire massage with it. That's a great oh, what's he done? Oh, is it the chair, is it? There you go. Gunnar Vid says, name one time Gutho has had a decent haircut, though. The answer to that question is never. Oh, Lamia says Gutho's haircut makes me... Well, it's not a haircut, it's a hair off. There's no cut there. $169 for a massage chair. Yeah, right, probably doesn't work. It says it. It's... Slavish just donated $200. He says, get the massage one. Mate, you know what? I'll do it. Man's out of control, Jay says. Oh, man, I appreciate you, Slapper. You know I do, man. You know I do, man. Shit me sideways, Tasmate says. 15 minutes to go here, and Slapper's just donated another 200. Get it around here, Slapper. Justin says, bro must have just had the best root of his life. God help him. So 15 minutes to go to the game. The Eels are 30 minutes out from the line. If they score here, actually, they could still have a chance. Getting their own chair with Herman Miller. All I know is that we're getting a massage chair, mate. We are getting a massage chair for sure. Yeah, on your slapper, Jay says. Second tag, we're now 8 metres out from the line. They'll go left-hand side, gives it off to Simonson, looking for a gap. Can't do it, he'll be 10 metres out. Third tackle. Well, the Eels just want to find a way to keep themselves, to not get absolutely slaughtered points differential-wise, because otherwise they're really screwed. I want to massage chair. Well, Sunday, you know what? No. I'm getting myself the massage. Suddenly you're in Las Vegas every second week. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Mitchell Moses kicks his ball through. 7 tackles there coming up. All right, let's give it a look again. Yeah, it's like a white one. It's a white one. May as well. Crazy thing is, all those 10 gifted members he does is like 60. The blokes consistently donate him. Yeah, he enjoys the content, man. He has fun, and we all have fun. We appreciate him. He appreciates us, That's the main thing. So 0 tackle for the Storm at the 31. They're right hand side. Mitchell says, "Can I be your butler?" Can I be your butler? I don't think that's how is that how you spell butler? Are you telling him something? So the Storm now, they're at the 45. They go right hand side, third tackle now. And they get this ball out to the 42. Eels are done, rip Hindmarsh. Get Thurston on. Get Thurston on to have a crack at him. I saw that on TikTok today, actually. The old Thurston clips of him having a crack at Hindmarsh. When he slapped the Eels or something, he crunched him. Left-hand side, Harry Grant gives it to Munster. And then Munster. Oh, the footwork. Oh, yeah. That is a brilliant try. The Storm score. They've hit the friggin' 40. And look at the footwork from Munster, man. It says, oh my God is correct. Eels are getting annihilated right now. Munster with a beautiful try, my God. Super coach. Oh, do you have Munster, do you? I've got Cody Walker and... Oh, do I have Munster? I don't think I do. Cody Walker and... Cameron Ponga. Which I'm not unhappy with, but in the same sense, I have Cody Walker. It's got 41. It's a great solid try. Yeah, look at it. It reminds me of Jared Haynes' try. You know that one back in 2009? When Jared Haynes had that step left... Was it step right? No, step left. Step left, and then bang. It reminds me of that try. I hope I didn't get that completely wrong. It was not right, then right, then right. Sanders says, that's superb, Munster Holy. Yeah, brilliant try. They're brilliant solid try. And the Fitty Bomb is potentially on here. So guys, you can thank Slav for being a member, because you might be able to use that Fitty Bomb gif any moment now. They're still going to score 8 points after this, but it's definitely on. It's definitely on. Mara's confirmed to Al-Ali. Makes sense though for him, obviously. Andrew says, nice footwork. Yeah, brilliant footwork. Slabber says, I should have captained Munster. It has to be on more than Walker. Mate, anyone's on more than Walker, to be honest with you. But Harry Grant's on 139. Yo, that's a huge score. That's huge. Someone's on 44. I'll take it, considering. I'm projected for about 1-2-10, which isn't probably great. I'm just kind of I've been only having fun with Supercoach for probably the last 4 weeks or so. I haven't had a great year Supercoach-wise. City will still win the league 2024. You're right. I don't think Arsenal will be as good this year. I think Arsenal might drop to 4th. I'm not going to lie to you. They might not even be 4th. I don't know. I think United will be okay. I think United are a tough one. They could be bad and they could be good. Liverpool will be back. They'll compete. I don't know about Chelsea, man. I'm not confident in them. Newcastle will be up there. Looking forward to seeing what they do. Blake says, I will never forget Hayne ruining my dreams as a kid, running the whole field, scoring crazy, trying to win the game again in Penrith. That was... oh, no, you know what? That's not the game I'm thinking about. The game I'm thinking about is when you guys ruined Nathan Hindmarsh's 300th, wasn't it? When, I think it was Hindmarsh's 300th against Penrith, and the Eels were about to win, and you guys just threw the ball around, tied it up down the left-hand side of the penalty Storm. I don't think I say knock on. Storm run home, Panthers, Raiders, Dragons, Titans, Broncos. Mixed bag. But I remember it was like Hindmarsh's 300th, and they were winning like 20-14 or whatever it was, and the Panthers threw it around. I think it could have been... Oh, I can't remember his name. But it was a great game, and the Panthers won by a field goal in extra time. If we sign Gvardiol, keep Bernardo Silva, and maybe get a wide player, we'll be fine. Yeah. 30 million for Mahrez at season money will be a big miss, though. Yeah. Oh, Jennings. I think Jennings is the player. Michael Jennings. I think he scored the try for the Panthers to tie the game up and ruin the 300th, and the Panthers scored in extra time to win the game. This would have been like maybe 2010-11 kind of deal. Luke Walsh, Panthers legend. What a random... Oh, was Luke Walsh trying to kick the field goal, maybe? I can't remember. The name rings a bell. Although, Gutho over the top here. Out to Sean Russell. Just remember, the Eels scored first in this game. It was 6-0. 10 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Gunnar says, what a comeback from the Eels. Mate, they're coming back, all right? They're coming back. Not the comeback that you're thinking of, but they're coming back, all right? 4 tackle now. 15 metres out. Left-hand side, they go to Moses. Moses off to Hopgood, and he'll be 5 metres out. I know I just said a random Panthers player from back then. Yeah, Luke Walsh is such a random player's name. It's like saying Plum. What's his name? Something Plum. Penasini! Oh, fifth tackle. We're taking down 4 metres out. Good defense considering the game's well over. All right, 95 metres to get another 6 points to try and make it a potential 50-bomb game. Yeah, you're right. I did the same thing when United said they beat us. But United are cats. They're all cats. Oh, Xavier Coates annihilating the tackle. Nigel Plum, that's the one. Nigel Plum sounds like the Butler in Cluedo. That name sounds like the Butler in Cluedo. We beat Barcelona last friendly. We played better in that game. We'd slap you. So Melbourne now, they'll get this ball to the 25. How does the Storm take third place from the Warriors if they take the second spot? If they score another 8 points in the Storm, they go into third place from the Warriors. But the Warriors have the bye, so no matter what, the Warriors would go back above them. For the rest of the weekend, the Storm would be over the top of them. But the Storm would have to score twice more to go back above the Warriors for the time being. Plum, what a muppet. Professor Plum, that's the one, Jay. Well, Nigel Plum just does sound like it. Simonson here, he'll get taken out at 35. Nigel Plum just sounds like the Cluedo Butler. Tell me I'm wrong. Harry Grant comes off a wish shot. I don't know that. Feedy Bum's coming. That's a high tackle. Apparently not. Don't forget, guys, we've got 3 streams tomorrow. Raiders, Knights, which should be a good game, actually. Really, that's a big game. That's a huge game. Oh, Penasini back underneath the Sean Russell. And it'll get taken out 45 metres out from the Storm line. Third tackle. Raiders, Knights in Canberra. We've got the second game, which is Dragons Manly in the Gong. I swear Wollongong has been getting a lot more games this year. The Dragons versus Manly in the Gong. And then after that, Wonga Blake here. Wonga Blake! No, knock on there from Meany. That was a bit lazy. So the Eels will get another chance here. 10 metres out. And then Panthers Sharks in Penrith. Favourite current City player? Oh, good one. I think you nearly have to go with... Holland was unbelievable to watch last year, but Kevin De Bruyne. I do love a bit of Jackie Grealish too, though. Especially how he's really transformed into the player that we knew he could be last season. Do love a bit of Jackie Grealish. And he was a cult hero celebrating that treble. Are we watching Barbie tomorrow, seeing what all the hype is about? Sunday, you need help. Dejan Arce to Mitchell Moses. Moses here to the ball man. Oh, get the ball, Storm, please. Okay. Fitty Bomb is still on, baby. The Fitty Bomb is still on. Come on. Hopefully you can catch the back end of your streams. Well, Panthers Sharks, you're not going to want to miss that one. Sonny lost a bet? Surely Sonny's lost a bet, mate. Who doesn't love Jackie Grealish? It's not possible, though. It's not possible not to love Jackie Grealish. Yeah, Eisenhu's showing great ball like you. Yeah, I know. You could have easily just dived on that, but you just let it go over the sideline, which was very smart. All right, come on. We need a Storm try on this set, or a 2-point field goal, or a... Can you imagine a 2-point field goal at this stage? Storm try on this set. Oh, you got to feel for Hayden, though. Like, I know the feeling right now. It's a fun time. Like, don't get me wrong. You get to travel down there. You get to enjoy Melbourne. You know, you still get to live a life that people don't see. You only see what we want you to see, right? So you don't see, like, just the general life of staying down there. But it would be a tough time at the stadium right now. Really tough to be copping a 42-16 drubbing when you thought you had a chance. 4th tackle now at the 42, and when you need it to stay alive in the 8. Like, if the Titans lose the Cowboys this week, I'll probably have a bit of a tear up. Just because I know that the season's probably... Well, the season's done at that point. The season's done if we lose to the Cows. You could argue it's still done now, but, you know, we've still got that flickering light bulb. And at least if we win, we go above the Roosters. Take that, Sundo! Son of a bitch. Don't talk to me after last week, mate. 5 minutes to go here in the game. First tackle for the Eels. Bailey Simonson. Come on, super coach. Gets it out of the 20. Film the whole movie and send it to me so I don't have to go out and spend money to see it Sunday. You don't want to do that. Just go. You can watch it for free online. It's actually quite easy. When people ask me for like game footage, it's really confusing because it's actually quite easy to go onto a website to find an illegal stream. It's not that hard. Sunday, don't you start. Don't start. Forward tackle now at the 40. They go left hand side of Hopgood. And off of Hickey Ogden. Oh, 1-on-1 strip. Okay, now we need the Storm to score right here. 40 metres out. Here is the opportunity. Wishart's on as the hooker. Those 6 again of the Storm. Come on, Welsh. We want to try time, and we want it now for the Fitty Bomb. Good offload there from Welsh. Tyron Wishart. He's going to be 20 metres out from the line. Don't understand if it's illegal. How come no one ever gets caught? Oh, shit. What do you mean? They know the illegal stream websites. This is very hard to take them down. Right hand side, Will Warbrick! Try time. Fitty Bomb's on, baby. Come on. Fitty Bomb's on. Fitty Bomb is on. It is on. Fitty Bomb is on. Come on. It's a 4-point game away from a Fitty Bomb. And the Storm might go above the Wazzy for the time being. Most illegal streams take place in countries that don't have copyright laws. Correct. That was the first strip I've done all year. What? Really? That's crazy. First strip all year is insane. Especially when they're known for that kind of stuff. Especially consider they had 2 premiership stripped off on that. Anyways, I think it's time to ask the $1 million question. What's the matter, Parramatta? Mate, that question I'll ask for free, let alone $1 million. Taters, come on, you cats. Come on, man. Come on. We've got enough members here to light up the chat with a Fitty Bomb. I didn't see if anyone asked me before. Have the Eels lost by 50 this year? I don't think so. So they could be out of the hunt for the premiership if they concede another try. At least if he gets this kick, it's a 2-point game, they can take the penalty. Or a 2-point field goal. Therefore, to get a VPN on BKRmy for a few matches, it'd be impossible for Australia to prosecute people that aren't breaking the law in their country. Yes. If Parramatta get 50 put on them, they can't win the comp. Thank you, Daz. That's the whole point of what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to figure out if they have already conceded 50 this year so far. Damn, I haven't seen... I think the last time the Titans conceded 50 would have been that 54-0 to the Broncos back in like 2015, 16. 17 maybe. I think it was 2017. Forget about the Premiership Eels fans. They ain't making the 8. We'll be happy as a Dogs fan. They've not conceded 50, Blake says. Okay. Well, we've got 2.5 minutes to potentially see them score 4 more points. Come on, Nick Meaney. Make it another one. He's 7 from 7 tonight. That's a random comment. But Nick Meaney here from the week. And Meaney. Oh, no. So they need to score a try. Oh, yeah, no, Ali made you right. Manly Titans 2021. That was the Tom Trbojevic season, yeah. And we led 24-10 at half time, too. Yeah, Jay's just removed it. Random comment there, Declan. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Not going to lie. So 2 minutes 20 to go. Come on, the boys. We want 4 points. Definitely isn't 8 after that. Mate, I'd take another kick away from him, to be honest with you. I'd make him 6 from 8 after that kick. And Craig Bellamy up 46-16. Looks about as happy as a... Oh, there's a little bit of a smile. Hold on a second. Come on, Storm. This is your opportunity to end the Eels season right now. Christian Welsh. He'll get this ball to the 15. Give away a penalty. Come on, Parramatta. You won't. You're scared. Slavis says give the membership back. Second tackle to the 20. Second tackle to the 20. Oh, battery low here on my left eardrum. Come on, Melbourne, you cats. Get the ball over the line and score already. We want a Fitty Bomb. Storm are definitely going to be disappointed in themselves. They don't put on 50. I'll be disappointed on them. And that's worse. That's worse for sure. You can tell they push so hard with the Fitty Bomb. Ultimately, bro, like between you and me, I don't think they care. Like, but they're very happy. They'd be very happy with this gone. But yeah, like 50 bomb would be amazing to get. So they're going to go right outside Wishart to Hughes. Go for the 2-point field goal. Oh, they can't actually because it's 46. Oh no! Knock the ball on, Eels, please. Knock it on. Knock it on. Ali Beds, I wonder if there was ever a season where all New South Wales teams made the 8. Probably. No, Broncos would have mainly been there. Well, they were in every top 8 until like 2013 or 2012. And then you would have had the Cowboys there throughout. Yeah, the Titans 2016. You would have had the Cowboys in 23rd, like that period. Cowboys up. 2019, Broncos were there. No, there would have been a Queensland team at every year. I can't believe Roosters beat Eels earlier on in the year. I can, considering what I'm watching right now. Knock on. Okay, Storm, get a crack! Get a crack for the Fitty, Storm. Oh, they're not even going to try. He's unbelievable, man. Storm was always there too. Storm are always there, yeah. Actually, besides the years they got stripped, have they made the finals every single year in their history? Eels and Roosters are very similar this year, both shit. Thank you, Justin. We've heard that about 50 times so far. 7 seconds to go here in the game. Come on, Storm. For the love of God, pack the scrum. Ah, you cats. Couldn't even hit 50. You couldn't even hit 50. But the final score here, guys, will be 46-16 to the Storm. That is a huge win. Prayers up for Entertain House, who is there supporting his Eels right now. But yeah, that's going to do us here for today's stream. 104 for 2. Go to the Aussies in the cricket. But yeah, Storm now go, they say 4th, and they'll end in 4th this weekend too, because the Warriors do have the bye, and the Raiders can't adjust that points differential. But yeah, great response from last week, Ethan. I won't lie to you. But tomorrow, guys, we do have a big day. We've got actually 3 big games. Knights Raiders is huge in Canberra. Both teams really need to win that game. Raiders lose, their points differential is going to slap them down. Knights lose, their season's going to start to really fall away from them. At least, hey, Daz, at least the Dogs and the Dogs and Dragons can still make the 8 now with that loss to the Eels. But Raiders Knights is a huge game at 3 p.m. We'll start up at 2:30. Dragons Manly will be huge as well, because Manly need a win to keep themselves up and at them. Dragons, if they win, they avoid the spoon, effectively. The Manly need a win to keep themselves up and at them for the top 8. And then Panthers Sharks is just huge. Panthers to keep their top of the table spot alive. And the Sharks to... Will they stay in the 8? Yes. Yes, they'll stay in the 8, but they're on the brink, man. Like, they are on the brink. But I appreciate you guys, as per usual, getting around it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Obviously, like that video. Subscribe if you're new around here. And let's get it tomorrow, baby. Let's get it tomorrow. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya. See you later.